Most of us are looking for ways to build a solid investment portfolio that will provide a reliable cash flow stream. But how do you know which companies will be able to continue paying out dividends for years to come? In the previous video, we discussed the top 6 best monthly dividend stocks that pay monthly. You can watch that video if you have missed one. We will continue our list and discuss the next good monthly dividend stocks in this video. The goal is to provide investors with an easy way to find the best monthly dividend stocks. We analyzed all dividend stocks that pay monthly, ordering the list below, so stay tuned with us till the end of the video. 1. TransAlta Renewables. TransAlta Renewables was created in 2012 to own a portfolio of power generation facilities by parent and sponsor TransAlta Corporation, which owns around 60% of the firm. Currently, TransAlta Renewables owns or has interests in about 50 power generation facilities, with the majority of its cash flow coming from wind and natural gas assets and a significantly lesser amount from hydro and solar facilities. The dividend yield for TransAlta Renewables is 6.8% every month. For example, if you invest $100, you will get $6.80 in return. Since going public in 2013, the company has managed to maintain dividend payments despite fluctuating power costs. This reflects the fact that TransAlta's infrastructure assets are heavily contracted. The firm's facilities provide predictable cash flow from fixed-fee power purchase agreements, with creditworthy customers including utilities and industrial businesses that purchase the energy TransAlta generates, with an average contract period of 11 years. 2. Gladstone Investment Corporation. Gladstone Investment Corporation was established in 2005 as an externally managed business development company offering secured debt and equity funding to small privately held enterprises. The small-cap BDC's portfolio is about one-third of equity securities, as opposed to the majority of its competitors, which prefer loan investments. Gladstone Investment benefits more from the management buyout transactions it helps finance as a result. Gladstone Investment Corporation offers a 7.2% dividend yield. For example, if you invest $100, you will get $7.20 in return. Although riskier than equity investments, the company relies on its monthly dividend on interest revenue from its loan portfolio. This portfolio is mostly made up of first-lien secured debt, which is paid back first in the event of a borrower default. Due to this, Gladstone Investment has been able to pay dividends continuously since 2010 and frequently pays out additional dividends linked to capital gains on investment exits. Investors should be aware that Gladstone Investment Corporation's portfolio has less variety than many of its peers, with only about 25 companies dispersed over little over a dozen industries. 3. Gladstone Land. Gladstone Land, an agricultural REIT with roots dating back to 1997, owns more than 150 farms spread over more than a dozen states. More than 80 farming tenants who grow roughly 60 different types of largely specialty crops are given access to the company's properties through leases. Offering a dividend yield of 2.9% is Gladstone Land. For instance, you would receive $2.90 back on a $100 investment. The farmers are normally in charge of paying taxes, insurance, and upkeep for the duration of the 10-year leases. The majority of the remaining income comes through revenue-sharing contracts linked to a farm's agricultural sales, which account for the remaining over 90% of total income. 4. Phillips Edison. Phillips Edison, a company founded in 1991, controls around 300 grocery-anchored shopping complexes in ancillary or suburban regions, with the Sun Belt region accounting for about half of the rent. Despite having only been publicly traded since 2021, the mid-sized retail REIT appears to be one of the most dependable securities that pay monthly dividends. 3.4% dividend yield is being offered by Phillips Edison. For instance, if you invest $100, you will receive $3.40 in return. One-third of Phillips Edison rent comes from grocery stores like Kroger, Publix, and Safeway, which also bring in steady foot traffic for nearby tenants, none of whom make up more than 2% of Phillips Edison rent. Management also estimates that roughly 70% of Phillips Edison rent comes from tenants providing necessity-based goods and services, providing some insulation from the continued rise of online shopping. 5. EPR Properties. EPR Assets, founded in 1997, is the owner of more than 350 experiential properties, including casinos, eat-and-play concepts like Topgolf and indoor racing, water parks, and amusement parks. Its rental income is about 40% for movie theaters. Offering 8.1% in dividend yield is EPR Properties. As an illustration, if you invest $100, you will receive back $8.1. Many of these establishments were forced to temporarily close due to the 2020 pandemic. In retaliation, EPR withheld its dividend for nearly a year, which marked the REIT's second dividend reduction since it started paying out dividends in 1998. The other cut took place during the financial crisis of 2008 to 2009. Consumer spending on discretionary items, such as those of the experiences provided at EPR's properties, declines during recessions. 6. SL Green Realty. The largest office landlord in Manhattan, SL Green Realty, was founded in 1980 and currently owns interests in over 60 structures around the New York metropolitan area. SL Green Realty is providing a dividend yield of 9%. For instance, you would receive $9 back on a $100 investment. High-end Manhattan office buildings are the primary source of income for the REIT. Compared to the majority of SL Green's competitors, these Class A properties have greater occupancy rates and rentals per square foot. The property portfolio of SL Green has consistently produced steady rental income from which to pay a reasonable monthly dividend thanks to long-term leases to the majority of investment-grade tenants like Viacom, CBS, and Credit Suisse. We have discussed the 6 best monthly dividend stocks in this video. I hope you have liked this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos.